Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take a chance here and try to do a recap. I am currently in a trade. Usually I don't like to trade during the lunchtime, but this one kind of baited me in. You can see it came back and it closed above the red to green line. So it went green, back green on the day, and it held up pretty good. So I went ahead and got in here at 80. And I'm risking back on this. And you can see I went ahead and put a hard stop in at 41.69. So if it does wash, while I'm doing this, it will take me out. But anytime you put a hard stop in, what you need to do is if you don't have a lot of buying power, and this only happens if you're in a small account, anytime you need to say it's going your way and you want to sell your position, you're going to have to exit this stop. You're not, if you don't have the buying power, you won't be able to have two orders going at the same time. So you'll see me, if this actually hits, I doubt if it will in this video, but if it does, you'll see me cancel this and then go ahead and mark it out. Like I said, I always mark it out. In this case, I'll be selling. I'm long, so I'm going to sell to get out. And I'm going to have, and if I want to, at the price I'm looking for, 42.50, I'm going to have to see it on this side. So as soon as this prints 42.50, I can hit buy and it'll fill over here. But that's just wanted to kind of share with you what I'm looking at here. So today, I got up late. Didn't get to sleep until early this morning because we got stuck on the highway. I'm picking my daughter up from college. And so typically when that happens, I will not trade. I won't trade to open because things like this happen. I kind of broke my rules a little bit because this looks so good. And I posted the plan I had. My plan was to let it test this and, cover here at the red to green line because I felt I would get a pullback here. And what I did, I was going to add 100 shares. I was in 200 shares, but I was going to add 100 here for the move up and then cover all of it. But instead of adding, I accidentally sold it. But it's still a green trade. I still ended up good on it. So then I said I had to wait for the pullback. So I waited for the pullback. I didn't catch it. I was looking for it to pull back to the 200, but I didn't get it. So I went ahead and just kind of waited to see what was going to happen. And it looked like it was turning around here while I was reading the price action. So I turned around and I got it, and we got to push up. So I went ahead and covered it here, and I said, I'm covering it over the 42 level, and then I'm going to reset at 42 for the move up to 56 because I'm not in with enough size to where I can scale out. So my goal was to actually cover my position here and then get back in. Now, yeah, it's costing me an extra $6 in commissions, but the risk is minimized and I've got a greater chance of making, more money. So, and that's exactly what I did. I went ahead and got it. It didn't quite get to 50, but I did 56, but I did cut it at 50. And, I didn't have conviction. This thing still looked pretty strong. Everything was trending. And I didn't want to take the reversal here because even though we had a nice move window down to the 9, it just looked too strong. And I didn't feel comfortable doing it. And had I been in the same position again, I would make the same decision. I would not let this, I wouldn't take this based on, everything that I saw up to this point. So we did get a move back. We did get a flush. And so I waited and said, I would take it here if we went back red on the day for a move back down to VWAP. So I was going to catch the last leg of this move. I missed the first leg of the reversal. So I was going to catch the last leg. And the last leg was going to be, from under here down to VWAP. And that's the move I got. This thing froze up. It wasn't Sure Trader. Everything froze up. So I had to sit here and wait until this thing started reacting again so I could get out. So I missed the ultimate cover down here, but I did catch it and did book some profit. It wasn't that much. It wasn't as what I wanted had I got it where I wanted to get it, but that happens sometimes. So now, as you can see, I told you I'm holding on to that trade here. I'm just letting it work. I've got my hard stop in, which I'll take out. Once this thing crosses 42, then that's where my stop's going to be. I'm going to stop at 42 is going to be my stop. So if it goes up and comes back and kind of hangs around 42, that's where my stop's going to be. But since you're here, we might as well hang on. You see I bought it right here. And, we'll hang out and see what we get on this. So I'm going to go ahead and take my hard stop off. I got market, so I'm going to sell. Not going to make the mistake I made this morning. Trying to add 100 shares. I just got out my position. And that's just a part of not getting up, not working on my, not doing my workout, not getting my blood flowing to my brain to where I can make good decisions and all of this stuff. Okay, my goal, my ultimate target is going to be up here. And I want to see a nice push over 42. And I can hold this now, and I can stick to this trade because I've got profit booked. You can see I've got my net P&L right here, 177.22. I have the ECN fees. All the fees are up, so I know exactly, what's cost me. This is high for me. I've got 9 tickets, but they're all on the same ticker, and I'm maximizing the moves on this one ticker. And that's how you grow a small account. It's not chasing stock going from here to here to here to here. It's locking in on one in the morning, getting a nice opening range breakout, and if the stock is in play, if it's truly in play, then you're going to get that. So this is struggling to get over 42 here. We haven't gotten a candle to close above 42, and that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting for a candle to close back above 42. Now, I'm not going to take it out yet. 42 is not my stop yet. It hasn't closed and confirmed over 42 yet. So until it does that, I'm not locked into this move. Now, had this been my first trade of the day, yeah, I probably would have booked 20 cents when this thing started hovering around 40 and used the same move I made here. Is where I book it at 40 and then get back in, for the move up. And I might, the way it's looking now, I might go ahead and do that. Because we are struggling a little bit here at 40. I'm going to give this 5-minute candle time to close. We're going to see if we get to close over 42. If we do, then, I'm going to feel a little bit more confident about this trade. So right now we may have some dead time here. So just kind of hold on. You see, when I get out, I'm going to look for the price I want to get out at over here. This is going to tell me. You see, it's still struggling. We're only a couple of cents above 42. So 42 is not holding. I can't say that it's holding. I'm waiting for this candle to give me an indication that we, have a chance to cover this. Or to sell my position. So let's see what's happening here. See what we can get. So we did get a close just barely above. This isn't really confirmation to me at all. If hit it closed like at 42.06, 42.07 on up, I would feel a lot better about it. So as far as I'm concerned, we're still hanging around 42. And I'm still going to continue to watch this. See, it is giving up at 42. So if I get another pop up to 42 that I can cover, I'm going to go ahead and cover it and then wait for the reset over 42. And that's how you you protect or you book profit on your small account. If it gets back up, I see it's having trouble. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to go back and try to cover some, or try to sell it here at 42. And then if it bases at 42, I'll look to take it off that level. Here we go. We're only getting quick flashes, and that's not what I'm looking for. Just quick flashes at 42 is not going to make me buy. So now we're looking pretty decent here. Just wait and see what it does. I mean, it is trying, it is fighting, and it still looks pretty decent to me. So let's, we're still over the 9 moving average. Let's see where the 9 is now. The 9 is actually 41.88, so it's well over where I wanted my stop. So we're looking good. I'm not going to lose faith in this just yet. We still may get over this 42 mark. So I'm going to hold on and hang in there. We'll see what we can do. See if we get to pop up. Now I'm getting close here. I'm not 100% sure. Man, it still looks good. I still have some faith in it. The fact that it's continuing to hold up here is really, it's really good. So I'm moving my stop up to 41.82. I mean 41.90. So that's going to give me a 10-cent profit. So that will just cover my commissions on this. Unless I just have a strong conviction. Right? But right now it's just looking like 42 may be a little bit stronger than I anticipated. It's picked up a lot of of resistance right here. The target's still 42.50. We're starting to get some push here. Hopefully coming after lunch, we get some buyers coming in and we can just buy this right on back up. You know, people are going to be looking for this to break out to new highs. And that's what I'm anticipating. I'm anticipating the break to new highs. I really am. So if I can get this candle to close above 42, you know, a good distance above 42, not just 42.01 or 42.02, then I'll move my stop up to 42. And that'll be my profit stop. Now, normally, this is different than how I trade my regular account. But in a small account, you have to use different mentality, and that's, you know, why I'm doing this. You know, most of the traders that I mentor are brand new traders, and they're trading with small accounts. And how I trade can't be the way they trade when they start. So because most of them are that way, I'm going to do these videos to help demonstrate, you know, how I managed my small account and how I was able to grow it step by step and, you know, move on to where I'm at right now. Okay, so I'm going to do something here. I'm going to show you guys on this trade. I'm going to show you what I would do. Um, if you're just starting out and you're just starting to trade and you haven't developed the discipline yet, what you want to do is as your profit stops move up, like right now mine's at 42. So as your profit stops move up, you want to set your profit stops. So you want to sell. Now once your stop loss, you know, your trade is working, so you don't need your stop loss in. So now you want to do your profit stops. And so in my case, if my profit stop's going to be 42, what I need to do is do a stop, and I'm long, so I'm going to sell it. And the price that I want to do would be 42. All right. So actually, I really want to move it up to 42.10, but um, you don't have to put these prices in, because since it's going to be a market order for me, the only price you want to punch in is 42. But I do that just to be on the safe side. So and what I'll do is I'll click it, and you'll enter in and you'll have your profit stop, because this will force you to take profit at $42 if the stock starts to go down. So you won't sit there waiting. Um, you don't sit there waiting for this thing to actually stop you out. Because a lot of times, if you get a quick wash, you'll get the deer in the headlight look, and you will lose all your profits you gain because you freeze clicking the button. And that's why it's always good, to have a profit stop in. Because for me, I'm sorry, it's lunchtime. For me, I would have the profit stop in. I'll be ready to click it. I'd have my market order on ready to go. So as soon as my price hit, I can click it and get out. So right now, if I can get this candle here, this next candle, if I can get the close up over 42.15, then I will move my stop up to 42.10, which will guarantee me at least 30 cents profit on the trade. But I need to get a close above it. And the reason why I'm doing this 10-cent increments is because this stock has an average price swing, meaning it can swing back and forth 7 to 8 cents. So 10 cents will be good for me. And this is all, I figured this out because I'm watching the price action. I'm watching the price move. And I'm being able to get a good feel for how far I need to let this thing run. So right now, I'm just waiting it out here. We'll see what we got. Waiting for this candle. All right, forgive the silence because I am typing and answering questions in chat as well. This is looking at, we've got a lot of resistance here at 42.20. So I'm thinking once it gets back up there, I'm going to go ahead and take it. Because it's getting slammed down at 42.20, and I am not liking that. So I'm going to go ahead and cover it. I'll go ahead and sell my position here. Yeah, there it goes. Didn't really like the way it got slammed down. All right, that's going to be it for the video. I'm going to go ahead and stop it. And if something else comes up, I'll just add another video on later on. All right, everybody have a great day.